Hey guys, what's been happening? Welcome back. Yeah, this is actually gonna be our post-commentary version of the live commentary. If you wanna go check out the live commentary, our previous video, link will be located in description. It was actually a 35-minute long battle, so if you have spare time and yeah, I recommend you just pause this video, go check that one out. But if you like fast games, I'm gonna upload this version as well, because some prefer that, some prefer this. I'm working for both and I enjoy doing both. That's pretty simple right there. So I have the Storm Dream. I'm gonna go to Gastrodon. No layout and sprite is because you know, some people have already seen this team and I see no reason, but only post-commentary battles that are only post-commentary will have layout and sprite. That's a guarantee. So yeah, he did make a good prediction going for Ice Punch, predict my Gastrodon to drain the water move, so he gets a crit. So I guess every good prediction deserves a crit. There is really no reason to moo about that, so yeah, I'm just gonna go to Regirock, knowing that he is banded after the Sandstorm, hitting his Zoomreel, giving me knowing it's not Life Orb, or he doesn't have leftovers. There may be a chance he's Expert Bell, but that's pretty rare. Anyways, he's gonna go to Gengar. I was kind of expecting him to Focus Blast, but actually he didn't do that. Damn Skype shit, man, don't call me. But yeah, so he's gonna Willow. This is kind of like a weird Gengar, because Jesus Christ, some people are just contacting me over Skype like it's crazy. Stop, please, Jesus. But okay, so I'm gonna rest up. This is a bulky Gengar, kind of weird EV spread, because Stone Edge did absolutely nothing. It should do like 55 max, but that didn't even come close to minimum or medium. So that was quite weird. Now the funny part was Siphon Toss is doing more than Shadow Ball to my Regirock. You know, it's obvious, because Regirock in Careful Nature Sandstorm is one of the bulkiest Pokemon I have ever used. That's for sure. Yeah, he's gonna switch out to Emboar. I was actually predicting him to Willow, so I'm gonna go to Reuniclus to try to absorb that, so I can be, how do we say, sleep immune or something of that sort. You know, it's always good to get a burn on a Magic Guard Pokemon. But he actually switches out to Emboar on the same turn, and now I'm gonna need to switch out. Yeah, he actually yawns. I guess he was predicting me to predict his switch going for the Calm Mind, but I didn't do that, and it works for him, I guess, because I actually predict him to go to his Hydreigon, which he does have, and Psychic was quite predictable, so he would have never gone to Gengar, but that was in my process. And yeah, I'm gonna go to my Hippowdon here. Flare Blitz is gonna do a lot, but I believe that's because of his ability Reckless, boosting his Flare Blitz by 20%, and it's doing a lot. So I'm gonna predict his switch. I didn't Earthquake for that. I go for the Toxic. Toxic is incoming Licky Licky. That's quite nice, because I really wasn't expecting what kind of switch he will do, but I was expecting some certain switch to some certain random guy that isn't poison immune. I was kind of fearing the Gengar, because Gengar can do a shitload, but yeah, Toxic will do. The reason I didn't put up the Stealth Rocks is because his team really isn't that Stealth Rock weak. I'm gonna go to Reuniclus, because I know that Fane likes running poison, how do we say, a Toxic, and I'm gonna go to Reuniclus. I was kind of thinking it's a resting one if he is a Wish passer, or you know, it's mainly gonna go down eventually, because poison Wish is not gonna work for him. But if he likes using rest, then he will need to use it right here, and he's just gonna be a bait for something else, and you know, later on, because of the rest sleep turn, you know, resetting, and you know, all that good stuff. I actually personally like that rest resets on the switch when you switch out. Yeah, I really like that actually. But yeah, so he did get 2 crits with Power Whip, which was quite lucky, I gotta say. He's getting crits everywhere. I'm gonna scout. That's the reason I rest with my Regirock, to scout some Pokemon to take their moves, as long as there are not Pokemon that can sub on your switch, and Zezandor isn't known for using Substitute or Cheer Up, which Work Up do say, which is quite interesting why people don't use it, but it can work for me, because he does have the gem boosting his Draco Meter. For a second that was a Spec Draco Meter hitting my Regirock, and it did near half to me. Or was that half with leftovers? It wasn't half, but it was an overkill, that's for sure. I'm gonna go to play with Sin. He was predicting me to stay in with my Regirock, going for a Surf. I'm gonna poison it, that's quite nice. I'm gonna double poison because that's my specialty. Double poison, majority of times it works, but it works against decent, good and great battlers. It doesn't really work against new players because new players really don't switch a lot. And yeah, so double poison works here. I'm gonna poison his Swampert. Now I'm thinking, okay, this is the perfect time. I'm gonna go to my Reuniclus, and yeah, there can be a chance he may have Toxic, and Earthquake is really not going to do much, being that I'm the obvious Calm Minder. Set, you may need to know, 252 HP, 252 defense. You know, it's your obvious Calm Minding Reuniclus. It's a pretty beast, and there were just so many games. Once this guy sets up, this guy destroys, annihilates, and it can actually survive a few of the buff moves out there, even bandit ones, which is quite impressive, gotta say. But that's because of his natural bulk, natural HP, just high HP right there. Anyways, I'm gonna take this opportunity to recover, put up one command so I can be ready against his Gengar or his Hydreigon, because I know one of the two is surely gonna come in next. I know this guy is quite lucky getting crits on the most critical moment, and so I'm not gonna risk too much. So I'm not gonna set up another Calm Mind, you know, because he may get a crit with like Shadow Ball or maybe Dark Pulse from his Hydreigon if he does have it, or he may get a Earthquake crit, which would have been, you know, quite crucial, and I don't want to risk that because he was getting lots of crits in this game. I believe I didn't get a single one, but nah, I'm pretty sure I did get a, you know, a certain crit here and there, but Hex Masters were mainly on his side, and let's see if I'm gonna have enough power here to outplay him, or do we say to have enough juice to do something about this. So Gengar is gonna come in, Shadow Ball. Thank God he didn't get a crit, because crit go from you know, through any kind of boost, so it would have just easily one hit KO me. But he does lack special attack, because just judging by how little that did, it does give me no, it's a bulky Gengar, which kind of works for him actually in this game, or at least against my team, because my team is quite specially bulky, and Shadow Balls really wouldn't have done much to my Regirock, and Cyberghost doing more. And I don't know, it's quite an interesting Gengar, I'm just gonna say it like that. So he gets a crit, which would have definitely taken down my Reuniclus. I don't know why I recover there. You know, there is just a chance he may flinch my Reuniclus, but I was thinking, you know, it's the perfect time to sack my Regirock to have it as a Deathfire. So I'm gonna go to it. Now I'm gonna go to Playwitsin, go for the Roost, and guess what happens? I was kind of expecting this, you know, easily survive because of my major HP I have, but of course he gets a crit, so that's just perfect. With the Sandstorm support, this is gonna give me enough help to where Retaliate can be an easy kill. And I was like debating, if this doesn't kill, then Sandstorm is surely gonna kill, because he doesn't have like leftovers or anything like that, so it's gonna work. And yeah, so Reuniclus is in here. I didn't Retaliate because now Retaliate is only 70 base, and it's 140 base if something goes down on your team previous turn, but after that, after you use it, it's only 70 base next turn. Yeah, so he's gonna Draco Meteor. I was debating, but I was pretty sure something was telling me I'm gonna survive this, and I do. He's gonna show me his last move, Fire Blast, giving me, you know, it doesn't have Dark Pulse, so there isn't a chance for him to flinch me, because Dark Pulse can't flinch, and with -2 it's really not gonna dish up enough damage to where it can take me out. So it's quite working for me. Reuniclus is doing the obvious recover, stalling a little bit here and there. Why not? Sandstorm is just gonna do its toll. My team, I believe I don't have a single Pokemon that get damaged by the Sandstorm, which is a big bonus, I gotta say. And yeah, so Ember is gonna come in here after that last guy was taken down, and he's just gonna Flare Blitz, Reckless, I'm guessing, because it keeps on doing a lot. It may be a Blaze and I'm just underestimating his power, but something is telling me he may have Reckless here. Click that like button, it's only 1 second of work, and show me you are not too lazy, so leave a comment, just whatever, just leave a comment down below. Yeah, that's gonna be it guys, I hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, take care folks.